money and status, and of course, like legally, like I was not breaking the law, but I was, and that was also why it was so difficult, because I was measuring my worth in like my title and the money I make, and then giving that away. Yeah, it felt like I'm dying. Yeah, literally. And the day I resigned, I resigned. I was lying in the bed and I had panic attacks. Like I was shaking and I felt like I'm dying. I was like, what's happening here? This is like, I have some savings, so I will have some food. Yeah, but I literally felt withdrawal symptoms, yeah, from this addiction. Yeah, and and over the last 1.5 years, it was also discovery, like, for what do I stand and what's my morals, and like for me, I didn't have that. Yeah, like it was so that made it also so difficult to, like, for what do I actually stand, and when do I say no, and when do I like leave? No, and that was also the reason why I spent, like, why it took me so long to to say no. Yeah, in the end. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what did you do? So you left and you had like panic attacks, and you, right? I totally feel that. When I left corporate, I had panic attacks too. But mine were different. Mine were like, I'm late for work. And I would wake up like I was late for work, and I would like jump out of bed and start to rush to get ready, and I'd be like, wait, I resign. I don't have to go to work today. I'm okay. I'm good. Take a breath. It's all right. You're good. So it was like just such an adjustment of leaving that life behind, I found. And it sounds like you went on sort of a journey of self-discovery afterwards. I think your word was an odyssey, and that you became obsessed with working on yourself. Now, Gloria and I know that very well. When Gloria left her corporate job, or her business, because she was the owner, when she decided to go more into like, I don't know what you call it, Gloria, like an early retirement?
Yes.
Yeah, like, okay, is there a good way to put it? Like, yes. You started doing a lot of things, like taking lots of courses and trying different things and really working through inner work and healing and lots of cool things that you've been doing for a while now. And it sounds like you've done that too, Simon.
Yeah, yes, for quite a bit of years. And the focus changed over these years. Like, it started with like optimizing my health, and then strength training, exercising, bodybuilding, and then it turned into like I started the company, even besides working. So like I want to become an entrepreneur, and that was my focus, and then personal development, like my mindset, optimizing it, and a lot of things, everything I found, I tried, yeah, and that was psychedelics and coaching and therapy and all kind of things. This was almost an obsession to fix me, yeah, and optimize me. And when I resigned, there came kind of like an empty place, yeah, where I had nothing to put like another project where I could and that was also discovery that basically all those years I was compensating for limiting beliefs in the end. Yeah, like I was proving to be worthy by achieving things. No, and when I resigned, that like a few months later led to kind of a place where I had nothing to do. Yeah, and so all this exhaustion, which was kind of suppressed and had no place, yeah, for many years without really a break, that said hello then. Yeah, and it came out and was burnout, yeah, and like a period of a few weeks or maybe 2 months where I couldn't do really a lot, and also a realization that all these courses and personal development, it always was something new, but it didn't really get to the source of it. Yeah, it was always like learn something, a cool strategy, another tactic, and the next 10 points, and to like get a new tool to get something, yeah, and yeah, and that was the period where I also was exhausted of doing something else, like another like thing. And in that period, I was introduced to like philosophy, yeah, consciousness, and it's a big word, yeah, but it's really just looking at who we are and what this world is, not from the like the context of like fixing our personality, but really understand, hey, like who are we? Like we are not our personality. Like that's something we are born into, but it's just like a class we are accustomed to watch life through based on our experience, our past, etc. But that's just our experience we had. It is not who we are. Yeah, and that led to a process of like starting to separate between the two. Yeah, and also to realizing that I'm not my personality, or I'm not what I believed about me. And I used to be very shy and not talking a lot, and very insecure and very like really like hiding in my personality. And persona literally means mask. Yeah, it's kind of like it's not us. It's what we put above, and like this led to yeah, changing the way I see myself, and also to discover that assumptions which I believed in the past, yeah, I can change them, and I don't, and that can be instant. Like, I'm not saying it happens instantly, but it could happen instantly if you see the illusion of what you've been believing, yeah, based on a very, very small sample of experience. And I know that like um, it's yeah, it led to really find myself and what I want to do, and also yeah, finding confidence, and also seeing that or realizing that each one of us is uniquely creative and has amazing creative abilities, and that's also why I'm now very passionate to share that, and to um, help remind ourselves to it, because like that's my personal opinion. Many people, they've forgotten, yeah, that there's this creative aspect in human nature, which we all have. Yeah. So.
Oh, I agree. Well, we're all constantly creating, aren't we? I mean, if you know it or not, like you're creating your experiences from moment to moment with your thoughts and your actions behind them. So we are all creators, whether you realize it or not. If you don't realize and are unconscious in your method of creation, right, then your subconscious mind will create on autopilot for you. And then it's really subject to your programming of what you'll be creating in your life. So if you're experiencing a lot of disharmony because you're not consciously creating your present moment in each experience, then that negative programming that you could have had through childhood or experiences will create for you. And that's what you'll see around you. Right. So it's so important to recognize that we're all creators and that we have this creative aspect, whether you're an artist or singer or dancer, and you may be all of those things too, but just in the day-to-day of creating your life experiences.
So I have another question. Okay, you resigned that job that you was thinking for 3 years, and then you came into all these emotions and sensations. Not everybody who resigns go inside of themselves. What then make you go inside of yourself instead of going and find another job and see if your life was going to change?
Yeah, a very good question. So for me, it was never so this job I had, it was very good. Don't understand me wrong. So I knew there's no other job like which will be better. So that was always clear. Yeah, and that's also why it was a bit scary to go, because I thought, okay, if I screw it up and I'm not succeeding in living like on myself or following my dreams, I have to get a job again, which will be worse because this is really a convenient one. And but it became like it was a process. No, it became so clear that in this corporate structure, I mean, if you look at like the energy you have at your capacity, and then like, and when I look at what I've been doing, yeah, it was very repetitive, process-driven thing I was doing. Even I was like trained for quite a bit, but in the end, it was a routine. There was not really a lot of thinking involved, and then also from the 100% energy budget, yeah, if you think of it, probably 30 or 40% like was spent on marketing yourself, yeah, about like fighting for the pie, yeah, like building your reputation between like in this like political game somehow, yeah, and then
Networking.
yeah, and then maybe the other 40% was on doing your tasks, yeah. I mean, and and then I would say not even 5% was on thinking, yeah, and inventing something or improving something. So it was like, really not fulfilling, yeah. That it was and
Emptiness.
yeah, and like and also like it led to like really shutting like because like I didn't feel good about it, so I packaged it and like somewhere in the bottom so that I don't feel it, and like made a good face to it, and then there was just this hope, yeah, and yeah, somehow a hope that there must be a way to do what I possibly would enjoy. Yeah, I didn't know what it could be at that time, but I thought like and I also wanted to be responsible for how I do things, and I want to be able to influence it and to try something, and if it fails, take responsibility. If it succeeds, like also take responsibility. And in this corporate environment, there was so little room to like take a risk or do something. It was not even then like decisions were not made based on what was objectively the best thing, yeah, which like somehow would like, still make sense, but it was more, yeah, like political and like to protect gardens, and so it was just not really it was not really about building something or for the best outcome, but it was like everybody like a little bit on their own optimizing for themselves instead of like really doing something together. And so I resigned to like with the hope like somehow do like my own business, yeah, like I'm independent, yeah, like that I can do it how I want to do it, yeah, without someone else telling me, no, you cannot do this, you're not allowed, yeah, like, and that was, yeah, that was the reason, yeah.
So I have a question too. So you said before that you had two big